Life gets heavy. The pressure to always be on, to reply fast, to keep smiling, to stay strong, even when you're not. But under the surface, many of us are quietly drowning. I didn't want to admit I was struggling, and I didn't know what to do about it. So I started with something small. One habit, then two, then three. Not dramatic, not perfect, but slowly, it helped me breathe again. Clearer mind, calmer days. No therapy, just simple changes. 7 habits that quietly pulled me back. Mental health doesn't always break loudly. Sometimes it just fades. You start waking up tired. Your thoughts feel cloudy. You snap over small things. I've been there. And while therapy can be helpful, not everyone has access or feels ready to take that step. I didn't at first, so I focused on what I could control. Tiny daily habits that made me feel human again. Less chaos, more calm. This video is about those 7 habits. They're simple. They're practical. They won't fix everything overnight. But they made a difference for me. And they might do the same for you. Let's start small. 1 habit at a time. Habit number 1. Start the day without your phone. Most mornings, I used to wake up and grab my phone within seconds. Emails, news, notifications, social media. It felt normal, but it was quietly messing with my mind. Before I even stood up, I was already reacting to other people's thoughts, other people's problems. My brain felt rushed before I even brushed my teeth. So I changed one thing. I stopped using my phone for the first 30 minutes of the day. No scrolling, no emails, no noise. Instead, I kept things quiet. I made my bed. I drank a glass of water. I opened a window. That's it. It sounds simple, but it gave my brain space. A small pocket of peace before the world rushed in. There's science behind this too. When you wake up and immediately dive into a screen, your brain skips the natural waking rhythm. You flood your mind with cortisol, your stress hormone, right from the start. But when you ease into the day slowly, your mind feels more in control, more present, less anxious. This one habit changed the tone of my mornings, and that change carried into the rest of the day. I wasn't running from behind anymore. I felt grounded. And the best part? It cost nothing. No apps, no tools, just your choice. Start small. Don't touch your phone for 10 minutes tomorrow morning, then build from there. Simple habit, clearer mind. Habit number 2. Go outside every day, even if it's just for 10 minutes. There were days when I didn't leave the house. It wasn't intentional. I was just tired, mentally drained. And the more I stayed inside, the worse I felt. Everything felt heavier. Small tasks became hard. Time blurred together. Then I started taking short walks. Not long ones, not hikes, just 10 minutes around the block. At first it felt pointless, but something shifted. I noticed the sky, the trees, the rhythm of my steps, the sound of birds or passing cars. It grounded me. It reminded me that life is bigger than my to-do list or my overthinking mind. Being outside, even briefly, gives your brain a break. Fresh air and natural light can boost serotonin. That's your brain's mood stabilizer. And movement, even a slow walk, helps reduce anxiety. This habit didn't solve everything, but it helped me breathe easier. It made my world feel less small, less trapped. You don't need a trail or park. Step onto your balcony, sit by a window with the sun on your face, or just walk around your block once. 10 minutes outside, every day. It helps more than you think, and it's always available to you. Habit number 3. Write down what's on your mind before bed. For a long time, I couldn't sleep well. I was exhausted, but my brain wouldn't stop. Replaying conversations, worrying about tomorrow, remembering things I forgot to do. It felt like my mind had no off switch. Then I started doing something simple. Every night, I took 5 minutes to write. Not a journal, not a gratitude list, just a brain dump. Whatever was in my head, I put it on paper. No structure, no rules, just thoughts. I need to reply to Lisa. I'm nervous about that meeting. Don't forget to buy coffee. I'm tired. It didn't need to be deep or organized. It was just about emptying the noise. That simple act helped my brain let go. I didn't have to keep everything spinning in my mind. It was written down. It could wait. There's a mental relief in knowing you don't have to hold it all. Writing it out creates distance. You see your thoughts instead of being stuck inside them. Sometimes I'd realize my worries weren't as big as they felt. Other times, I just slept better, knowing I wouldn't forget something. This habit is cheap, it's private, and it works. You can use a notebook, a notes app, even a scrap of paper. Just 5 minutes. Dump your thoughts before bed. Let your mind rest. Habit number 4. Keep one small promise to yourself each day. When my mental health was low, I stopped trusting myself. I'd say I'd do something, go for a walk, clean my room, call a friend. But then I wouldn't. And every time I broke that tiny promise, I felt a little smaller, a little more stuck. So I started with one small, doable promise. Something I knew I could finish. Make the bed, drink a full glass of water, put my phone down for 15 minutes. Anything simple. Then I followed through. Not perfectly, not every time, but more often than not. And slowly, something shifted. When you keep a promise to yourself, no matter how small, you rebuild trust. You feel capable again, like you're on your own team. This isn't about building discipline or grinding. It's about proving to yourself, I do what I say I'll do. It doesn't need to impress anyone. It doesn't need to be big, just real and consistent. Over time, I started showing up for myself again, and that mattered more than anything else. So if you feel lost or stuck, pick one small thing. Keep that promise today, let it be enough, then do it again tomorrow. Habit number 5. Protect 1 hour of quiet every evening. My days used to blur together. Work, messages, errands, background noise. And somehow, even after everything, I'd still feel like I hadn't rested. I'd scroll on my phone to unwind, but it never helped. It just numbed me. Then I made a rule. 1 quiet hour every evening. No screens, no multitasking, no stimulation. Just stillness. Sometimes I read, sometimes I stretched on the floor, sometimes I just made tea and sat in silence. The point wasn't productivity, it was recovery. Our brains are not built for constant input, and when you never give your mind a break, anxiety builds up. Like clutter in a room that never gets cleaned. That 1 hour of quiet became my reset. It helped me sleep better, worry less, think clearer. You don't have to do anything fancy. Dim the lights, turn off notifications, let the world fade for a little while. And if an hour feels like too much, start with 15 minutes. Just one moment in your day that belongs only to you. Not to your boss, not to your phone. Just you being human. That kind of quiet is rare, but it's healing. Habit number 6. Do one thing slowly on purpose. Most of the time, I rushed, even small things. Brushing my teeth, eating lunch, folding laundry, always hurrying to the next thing, always halfway present. And I didn't notice it at first. But that constant speed, it made me anxious, even when I had nothing urgent to do. So I tried something different. I chose one small task each day and did it slowly, on purpose. No music, no phone, no multitasking, just full attention. Washing the dishes, making coffee, tying my shoes, the task didn't matter. The pace did. Doing something slowly reminded me. Not everything needs to be rushed. Not every moment has to be optimized. It pulled me out of my head, back into the real world, back into my body. And it gave me a break from the pressure to be productive. Slowness isn't laziness. It's presence. You don't need to slow down your whole life. Just one moment each day. Practice being where you are, not where you're headed. It's a quiet habit, but it brings peace in a way that speed never can. Habit number 7. Let yourself feel without explaining. I used to talk myself out of my own feelings. I shouldn't be sad. Others have it worse. I'm just being dramatic. I should be grateful. So I'd ignore the heaviness. Push through. Act fine. But feelings don't disappear when you ignore them. They just sink deeper and come out later as stress, anger, or numbness. Then I learned something simple. You don't have to fix your feelings. You don't have to justify them. You just have to let them be there. Now, when I feel off, I name it. I feel sad. I feel tense. I feel lost. That's it. No reason, no solution, just honesty. It's uncomfortable, sure, but it's real. And often that's all my mind needed, to be heard, to not be shoved aside. This habit isn't loud or visible, but it's powerful. Because when you allow your emotions to exist, they move through you. They soften, and you start to feel human again. Not broken, not weak, just human. Mental health isn't about always feeling good. It's about feeling fully and giving yourself permission to feel without guilt. You don't owe anyone an explanation, especially not yourself. Just feel, then let go. Mental health isn't fixed by one big moment. It's rebuilt through small daily choices. Start your day without your phone. Step outside, even briefly. Empty your thoughts before sleep. Keep one small promise. Protect quiet time. Do one thing slowly, and allow your feelings to simply be. None of these habits are dramatic, but they work because they're gentle, honest, and consistent. They helped me feel clearer, less tense, more steady. You don't need to do them all at once. Just begin with one, and let that be enough for today. If this video helped, feel free to subscribe or watch another one that speaks to where you are. No pressure, just take what you need. We're not here to chase perfection. We're here to grow, one calm step at a time. Learn, focus, improve. The simple way.